Mr. Alange.
Hello, Mario. How are you, my dear?
Good.
Good. I just came back from a wedding. I went to the Menlo wedding, and it was at the hill. It was at the Sheraton in the Valley, and the chuppah was outside. Menlo, Frankie Menlo's son.
Oh.
So it was outside, set up outside with the flowers and everything. Started to pour before the chuppah, so they brought everything inside into a big room they had. It was kind of a ball of God.
Where?
The Sheraton in the Valley, by the Universal Sheraton. So it was really amazing how they were able to pull all the flowers out and set it up in one of the ballrooms there. So made okay. It was quite it poured out there, so it would have been a disaster had they started. But they started raining before the chuppah started, so they grabbed a hold of everything and put it inside. Oh,
what a mess! What a mess!
Yeah. Well, I stayed for the chuppah. I didn't stay for the dinner. It was too much, and the crowd. But all right, Baruch Hashem, they got up okay. Got married, nice couple. The boy's 21 years old. He's like out of kindergarten. He looked like he's a teenager. Skinny little boy, good boy.
Is it a very tall one?
Yeah, he's a tall one. He's not, not very tall. He's tall and skinny. He's got Frankie's got two sons.
All right.
This one, yeah. Looks nice. He's okay, good. Very nice. We're
55.
65, right?
Nun 55.
Right. Okay.
Lema ketanoi. Let us say that whether the Eretz Ha'amim, Chutz La'aretz, is Tomei, either because of airspace or because of the ground, let us say that it's Machlokes Tanoi. Anichnos le'Eretz Ha'amim b'sheida tevel u'migdal. Somebody was taken to Chutz La'aretz in a box. Rebbe Mitame. Rebbe says that the person is Tomei. Rabbi Yossi, Rabbi Yehuda Mitar. My love, Rebbe Savar Mishum B'Dina. Rebbe holds that it's the airspace. Just by being in the air, and since even though the person in a box does not step on the ground, Chachamim were goys with the airspace, and he's in the airspace. And Rabbi Yossi, Rabbi Yehuda Savar Mishum Gusha. Right? The reason Rabbi Yossi said he's not Tomei is because he didn't step on the ground. So the Gemara is low. Everybody holds this because of the ground. Mar Sover oil zoruk shmei oil. Rabbi Yossi says that a movable box, which is not kavua in one place, the oil is still functioning as an oil, and there's a chatzitza between the tumah and him. But Rebbe holds Marzav Loshme oil. A movable oil is not a good enough partition, and therefore there's tumah. Is mahil over the admas eretz ha'amim. The Gemara asks, Vatanya, Rabbi Yosef Bar Yedoimer Tevashi Malaya Kalim, a box full of dishes, Uzraka Apne Ames Ba'oil, and threw it over a dead person so that there was oil, it's Tomei. So you see, it's the opposite. Rabbi Yossi holds that a movable oil is not a good partition. And v'maisa munachas tahira, just the opposite. Only if the oil is not movable, then it serves as a chatzitza. So according to Rabbi Yossi, an oil zarok is not considered an oil. Rather, we say that the Tumah of Eretz Amim is the airspace. Mar Sovar, Rav Yezra holds Kivan Shalosh Shchicha. It's not normal for a person to go into the Chutz La'aretz in a box. So Chacham were not goizer on something that's not Kriya. Because of Rabbanan. Umar Sovar, Avagav L'Shchicha, because of Rabbanan. Even though it's not a davar shchiach to travel that way, the Chachamim made a gzeira. And the Gemara says Vatanya, like Rashi says, the Messiah lay. This price supports. Anichnas le'eretz ha'ami b'sheda tevel migdal. If you go into Chutz La'aretz in a box, Tohor, Bisvina uviskarya, in a boat, or excuse me, Bikron uvisvina, you went in a wagon or a boat that's not that big, Tomei, because it's a normal thing. So the Gzeira is totally whether it's a shchiach or not. People normally don't go in a sheda tevel migdal. They come into Chutz La'aretz that way. So there was no Gzeira. But in a wagon or a boat, it's a davar shchiach. It does occur. And they were goizer. V'boy sema, Hachasham Yotzi, Rosh Havruah L'Shampli, that the machlokes is, are they concerned that the person is going to stick his head out from the box? And you could say, everybody holds that the tumah is mishum gusha. And everybody holds that an oil, even though it's a movable oil, is a good partition. Question is, Rabbi Yosef Rabbi Yehuda says you're Torah because we're not goizer, we're not concerned that you're going to stick your head out. Rabbi is goizer, you're going to stick your head out. Tanya, and in fact, it's a support. Rabbi Yosef Rabbi Yehuda Oimer Nichlas Le'etz Amim B'Shedet Tevet Migal Tor Ad Siyot Shel Sham Rosh Harubo. So he's not goizer in all cases. If he sticks his head out, he's tomei. If not, he's tor. Okay, then we said maskil umoyne, that the nazir gets to start counting his Nezirus again once he's tor. And the days that he was tomei doesn't count for his Yemei Nezirus. That's the 30-day Nezirus, like we learned. Because you have to take a 30, eventually the Saras has to take a haircut to be mitai from his, and he has to grow another 30 days. But a 50-day Nezirus, there's plenty of, there's 30, at least 30, if it's, let's say it's a 50-day Nezirus and he did 15 days already, there's plenty of days for his hair growth. Rashi, if it took 100-day Nezirus, let's say he became a tsaras at day 20. And then he took his 2 haircuts. He's got more than 30 days left. So the days as a Metzora, says Rav, because the counts. So you only have to wait 30 days for Gidul Sar. So Mosif Rav Shrevia says Maschil Umonomiyad. You count already once you're Torah. Vein Mavatal Ben Asakoitmin. It doesn't wipe out the previous days. B'mai. Now, what do we talk? We're talking about a 30-day Nezirus. Cover Gedel Sar. You're not going to have enough days left for 30-day growth. So certainly the earlier days were wiped out. Elalav Nezirus Meruba, it's talking about Uktani, And nowhere does it say in that Paraisa that he can count the Yemei Tzaras as part of his count. So who Rav Shrevia Moisiv law, V'hu Mefarik law? He asked the question, he answered it. That which Rav Chizda set up our Mishnah. When Nezirus Muetas, a 30-day Nezirus, where it doesn't count, where it doesn't wipe away the first 15 days, yet the days of count of his Tzaras are not counting, that's been Nezirus Bas Chamishim Yom. A 50-day Nezirus, the Yosef Esrin, he sat as a 20-day, he was a Nazir for 20 days. We see all the Beit Tzaras, on day 20 he got Tzaras. And then Megalech al Tzaraso. And there's 30 days left. 20 minus 50 is 30. Other Yosef plus in Yom in the Nazir. It's like Gidul Sayar. Because you have the 30-day growth that you need. Mosif Rabbi Barchama. Nazir Shayatame. The Sofek. A Nazir became Tomei Tumas Meis, but it's not Vada. Or Muchlit Besofek. He became a Tzaras Besofek. So Nun Vav. Oichel Bekochim La'achar Shishim Yom. We're going to learn this tomorrow. Daf Nun Vav is tomorrow. We'll explain this case tomorrow.
Shkoyach.